when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., the Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is the Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Petering Out Podcast.
Oh, yeah. Time to get them headphones in and whip them Peters out.
Oh, yeah.
Again with your host, Pistol Pete Jr., Chuck Ditch, and Jeezy Weezy.
A.K.A. DJ Diamond Nuts.
A.K.A. Diamond Cutter.
Diamond Cutter.
I feel like there's a bit of an echo in here. Or is it just me?
A.K.A. Pop Pop Pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
Get them Peter stains out with Tide Pods. Promo code POP. Yeah.
Alright, you guys good?
No.
See, let you guys go through it. Not even.
Move on with the stories. Let's go.
You guys want? Would you guys like to know what your chest hair says about you, according to science? I got an email that was the thing. I had to click on it. Like, what does your chest hair say about you? So apparently, it's normal to have uneven chest hair.
Uneven?
Uneven chest hair. Asymmetrical chest hair.
What if I have symmetrical chest hair?
Then it means you have cancer.
Does it?
What? So your chest hair.
I hate science.
Your chest hair probably matches your father-in-law's chest hair.
Science is so phony.
It is, right?
It's been proven time and time again.
Chest hair might mean you're more
By
intelligent.
science itself.
Science proves science wrong.
All the time.
I clicked on this. Okay, this was literally a headline for an article, and I clicked on it just because I was like, okay, like why is this an article? How to charge your PlayStation 4 controller using your PS4 console.
Wait, what? How to turn it off?
No, how to charge your controller
Like
using
that.
your console. Yeah, it's just like.
Hey man, some people just don't know, alright? Just let them be.
Yeah, and literally a walkthrough on how to just plug your controller into the console.
When it dies, they just buy a new controller.
Oh, it's dead. I don't
charge these things?
I don't know why that was a headline.
There has to be. Like, they probably came from Xbox 360 and thought this whole time there was just no AA batteries to replace with them. So they just threw out the fucking controller every time.
These disposable controllers are getting expensive.
$60 every time?
Every day.
Yeah, right? Once a day.
Every day. Like, every 4 hours. Like...
Sorry. You know they're going to be rebooting the X-Men franchise for MCU.
Okay, yeah,
They're
obviously.
completely
They're
starting
going to
over.
completely recasting everybody for the MCU.
Everybody?
Everybody.
I mean, because that...
Yeah, I can see that.
The last
There's nobody really concrete except for maybe Hugh Jackman, and even he's kind of
gone.
like...
Yeah.
He's still like not like super perfect. He's just...
Yeah, he did a good job, but yeah. After Days of Future Past, I haven't liked any of the X-Men movies.
I never liked any of
I
them.
liked First Class, and I liked Days of Future Past. After that, I didn't like the rest of them were just garbage.
Future Past is alright.
I can't get into them. I tried watching them and I just can't
I liked the original trilogy, the first three X. I mean, they were campy as fuck. They were early comic book movies. They weren't that great, but they were still okay.
I mean, they were watchable, but they're not good.
My favorite part is I think is it X-Men 2 or X-Men 3 when they have the Juggernaut.
It's
X2,
X2, X United.
Sorry. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
When that scene, like I couldn't stop laughing. That was one of my favorite like meme videos with the dubbed X-Men cartoons.
They should just do an animated. All animated.
Supposedly they're gonna bring back the original animated X-Men and
Yes,
the
I
original
was
animated
just about to say that.
Spider-Man
Yeah, for
to,
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, yeah.
Yeah, the old school 90s
They're
Spider-Man
gonna have all
content
of them on Disney Plus.
on Disney Plus.
That was the old school Spider-Man show was really good.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
and the X-Men one, yeah.
Yeah, X-Men was good, but not as good as Spider-Man.
I used to love the
so?
I used to
No.
love the X-Men, the intro thing, that fucking it was just them all pouncing around and doing superhero shit. So apparently, this is rumored, but apparently it's the casting people that are making these rumors that they're in talks with Will Smith and Denzel Washington to play Professor X and Magneto, respectively,
Will Smith
as Professor X.
and Denzel Washington.
That's gonna be a joke.
There's no way that's funny.
This is just a rumor. It's like this is who they're talking to. Like,
I feel like you gotta nail it the way it's supposed to be at first.
Yeah.
yeah,
and,
you
then,
can just
and then after it's run its course, okay, then you can mix it up. But I mean,
Yeah.
come on. There's black people in X-Men that they should play.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. Dude, have you guys seen that?
Or you could turn other side characters.
Yeah, but not the main. Yeah, you gotta like.
Like
Yeah.
you could
Like those, like Magneto and Professor Xavier, you said?
Yeah.
Those two are like iconic in X-Men.
yeah. Like you could turn
With them and
Wolverine-
like Cyclops, Storm, and Wolverine are like
yeah, you could turn Wolverine like Hispanic.
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Maybe
No,
not.
you
Maybe you
gotta
can't
be
go.
Canadian.
Maybe you can't go full black, but you could go maybe like a Hispanic Native American.
A lighter shade of brown.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then,
Correct.
Or you could go like a Middle Eastern.
If you really
Cyclops,
want
you
to.
could go black.
You think so?
I think you could go a full black Cyclops. I think Will Smith would be a good Cyclops,
What
actually.
about a White Storm?
Yeah, you can go White Storm. I feel like the heroes can, but I don't think you can. You could do like the Magneto or Xavier. I don't know.
I don't
Do
know.
a Black Gambit.
The Black Gambit would be cool.
You know who they should actually have as Black Xavier would be Montel.
Who's that?
Montel Williams.
Yeah.
Like when you said Montel, I was like there were only two Montels that popped into my head: Jordan and Williams. I'm like, wait a minute,
Montel Williams.
Montel and Williams.
He's the one with the MS, right?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh.
And
He's already disabled.
Did you know he was a Marine?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, he was a Marine, and he was also well, has always been a huge advocate for marijuana in medical fields. Like he's like I forgot when it was. Like there was like right before his show went off the air. Like one of the last episodes was like I've been smoking marijuana like, from this period. I just never brought it publicly because I couldn't. And this is because of the show and this and this. Now my show's going off the air, so I don't give a fuck. So like it was a whole episode about just like marijuana and abuses and.
Yeah, I always like Montel.
Yeah, Montel Williams was always cool.
I never watched the show, but I mean, I never disliked him.
Yeah.
Like a Ricky Lake or.
Ricky Lake. I used to hate them. What was the other one? There was
I don't like Maury that much.
Maury used to like. I remember when Maury first came out, it was like a serious talk show.
Yeah,
about
and then he
serious.
got ridiculous.
Then it just became, "You are not
Yeah.
the father." And it's,
He found his fucking.
he found his niche. Yeah. Like I still to this day I remember the one. It was like she had been on the show 7 times with 14 different men, still hadn't found the baby's father. And I was like, yeah.
Those things are fake though. A lot of them.
A lot of there has to be. I mean, because well, at work we used to like everyone took our lunch breaks at the same time.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even call it Maury. We would just call it Who's the Daddy.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where we could tell, okay, yeah, this isn't the dad. This is the dad. Like we could call it. And then like the woman would always run off, and she'd always run to the same corner. Like it's like this is the crying corner. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
We're gonna tell you.
It's a fucking formula, like Jerry
If you
Springer.
need to cry, you go over there.
Yeah, and like they
If
would
you're
always
gonna
jump
beat his
up.
ass, you beat his ass.
Yes, you beat his ass on stage, but if you're gonna cry, we want you to run off stage. Like you're going to leave, but you're gonna collapse halfway through because of the grief. You're gonna cry in this corner. And they always like they run down the hallway. It was always past the Pepsi machine, and then like they would make it, and they would just fall and the cameraman's right there behind them.
It's like pro wrestling.
Yeah.
without wrestling. Well, there was wrestling sometimes.
On occasion.
Jerry Springer, there was wrestling.
Jerry Springer started off with legit like crazy people.
Yeah. I never understood Jerry Springer. Like it seemed like a mildly, like a moderate.
I think like 1 in 20 might have been real.
I'd say at least for the first season, everything was real.
I don't know.
Or at least semi-real. And then after that, it was like, okay, this is what makes us money. Let's just pay these people to act full on TV. Like, if you fight, we'll give you $10.
I don't know, because I don't know.
I never got the whole take, like, you just get naked.
Well, because
what was the
like when they fight, they don't throw punches. Like, they didn't really throw punches. So
no, they always grappled.
So, like, it's not real, because... Like, if it was real, they would be punching you.
Could you imagine just seeing someone just get knocked the fuck out on Jerry Springer? Just like someone just running, boom, just like that full-on stiff body just...
There's this one guy that does, like, video where he's, like, a bounty hunter or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's always posting videos that are, like, pretending to be, like, real events.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah. It's fake?
Yeah, that one where the black guy's, like...
My safe word is... I love that video.
Yeah,
I know they're
very fake because I would have got his ass beat if it was.
Yeah. That's my change.
There was one where the guy, the girl was cheating on him. Uh-huh. And they had both the dudes there, and they were all fucking fighting, and they were just like tussling and shit. And I was like,
that's so stupid. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like when you
or there was one where he was pulling over some like young girl. She's like, and then she's just like stupid as fuck. She's like, can I just go on? She's just being stupid, like really stupid, and then everybody on the comments are like, oh, that's the youth nowadays, and then like this is clearly fake. Who cares? Who cares if it's fake? That's how people are.
That's how people are. This is accurate representation.
This is commentary on society nowadays.
It's like, no, I'm gonna call it out as fake if it's pretending like it's real.
Yeah, right?
If it's just for humor, then okay, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's fake. If it's like fucking Ed Bassmaster or whatever doing his characters going, psh, okay, I'm not going to be like, this is fake. That guy's doing characters.
Yeah.
Like, clearly, he's just being funny. He's not pretending to be like it's real.
Yeah, exactly.
But when some who's like pretending to be like, oh, this is what happens when people cheat.
Yeah.
Look it.
Do you remember the show Cheaters?
Yeah.
That was another one that was like clearly like this is just bullshit.
Sometimes it was real.
Every once in a while it was real, but they're like
because I think one guy got shot.
What?
Somebody got shot. Yeah.
Oh, Jenny Jones. That's the other show. Do you remember Jenny Jones, the talk show?
Vaguely.
And that was around. That was the reason a lot of talk shows started going to fake content because there was one where it was like people coming.
Oh yeah. I think I remember.
And like they were. I think
somebody got killed right after the show.
They came out like they were. I guess the guy was in a relationship with this female. And it was like, I'm really a man. And it was one of those kind of shows.
Yeah.
And like that, like later that week, that guy killed her.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was because of that fucking revelation on the show. Like you couldn't have just told me you were a man in private. You fucking took me on TV and told everyone that I'm fucking a man. Like,
that's so funny.
You ambushed me.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I mean, I can understand why people would be upset about that.
Did they get sued for that? Or were they able to release all that?
I think they did get sued for it.
Yeah, that's probably where they stopped doing it.
Yeah, and that's why they started doing more like.
I mean, you can't just ambush people. But I mean, like, how do you get content nowadays? Like, you have to pay everybody.
Pretty much
like Impractical Jokers. Like,
after the jokes are happening, they have to make everyone sign a release.
Yeah, but don't they?
That's why if you ever see like
no, I know.
If you notice in the background, people's faces are blurred.
Yeah.
Because those people weren't.
Yeah, I know that, but you have to do it after. But don't.
You can't. Well, if it's
in some states.
Well, if you do it before, it like loses the genuine part of it, right?
Yeah, but that's how a lot of shows are. Like they're not even real to begin with.
Yeah,
but they seem like they're real.
Yeah,
or they're trying to pretend.
If anything, they might be like how like when they do stuff in the park and shit, they probably tell anybody who's coming in the park like, hey, we're going to be doing this. If you don't want to be on television, we're doing this and that.
Yeah, they'll probably say, oh yeah, we're going to be. They'll probably.
They won't tell you exactly what they're doing, but they're saying there's going to be some stuff going on.
Yeah. Or like some of the the ones where they do like seminars or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I imagine they tell them that they're doing something else.
Yeah, and then we're going to be filming this seminar for whatever reason, so we can sell the DVDs and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely. Did you know that
But can you do that? Can you?
Yeah, you can do that.
You can tell people that they're not actually doing what they're doing.
Yeah, you can do that, and then you can pay them.
And then, but if they still don't want to do it afterwards.
Yeah, then those people get blurred out of them.
I think some states are different though, right? Like,
yeah,
in California, like you have to let them know before.
No, California, you can literally film anything, and there's no.
As long as it's not in a bathroom.
Yeah.
But I thought, like with radio too, like they have to let you know you're being recorded before. Why is there a plug in here?
A plug.
Like an earplug?
Yeah, it's gross that I'm touching it.
It's real glue.
Oh, it is like a fucking...
picked it up.
Yeah, that's gross. It's probably from the previous owners. And
Ew, somebody's nasty ass earplug.
I'm gonna see if I can fit it. I'm gonna soak it in alcohol and see if I can stretch it through my hole.
Do you even have a hole?
Yeah, I have one.
It's too small. It's too
It's
small.
big
He
enough
has
to
the
put a paper
regular.
tip to it. That's about it.
He has like the regular.
It's just a piercing.
It's just a piercing. That's gonna be the name of this episode. Fit it through my hole.
Can it fit through your hole?
You know what's funny though? I always laugh about this because when I was in high school, when
I got some DMT. One of my friends from the gym gave me some DMT, just like a dose.
Just a dose. Nice.
So I'm gonna try it. I can't wait to try that shit.
Nice. You gotta try it and report back.
Yeah, he just gave it to me today.
Nice. Yeah, you were telling me, is that the same guy that told you I can get you DMT, and then you just
And then
lost track?
he lost track. Yeah, he started coming back to the gym.
Oh, nice.
So, and then he brought it to me. So I'm like,
Nice. Let me know. I want to try it.
yeah.
'Cause it only lasts like a couple,
It's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, something
but
like
it feels like they say it feels like hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to try that.
You gotta smoke it out like a crack pipe. Though.
Oh, that sucks.
You gotta like vaporize it like
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what is, I don't know what that is. You know how they do with crack.
Yeah. Are you sure it's not cracked?
With a fire.
Just leave it cracked?
The fire can't directly touch it
Yeah.
or something like that.
You gotta let me know. Let me know how that is.
I don't know how to smoke crack. I'm gonna ask Sonia.
That's so crack. Oh, but I was gonna tell you about the hidden camera shows. I know me, Sonia, and Vanessa were on a hidden camera show when we were really little. And I still remember it specifically too. Like there was we were playing in a park. Like my mom and dad took it.
Some guy came up and touched my butt and said it was part of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Feel away.
My mom and dad, it was over by Mateo Thomas' house in Southgate somewhere. And so like we went to this park and like it was a park that we had seen and driven by many times. And so one day we just stopped at the park and my dad was just like, go ahead and go play in the sandbox or whatever, go play. And so as we're walking to the park, there's this kid in the sandbox and he's just digging. And like we walk over, like as he comes over, he goes, "Hey, come here, guys, come here." Like he was our age, might have been a little older, but he said, "Hey, I'm trying to dig to China. You guys want to help me?" And we're like, "Okay." And we started digging, and I remember saying, "It's like there's wood at the bottom of the sandbox. Like we're gonna hit the bottom of the wood." He goes, "No, let's just keep digging. Let's just keep digging." I'm like, okay, so we're like digging and like digging the dirt. And he goes, "Hey, I'll be right back," and he runs off. And then as like right after he runs off, like on the other corner of the sandbox, a shovel just. And like a big ass hole opens up in the side of the thing, and I walk over to it and fall. I caught myself, so I didn't fall in completely, but I fell in, and I climb out, and like these Chinese people come out, and they're telling us that they dug from China, and we're like we're freaking out, like
what the fuck?
I don't remember when the guy came and told us. Oh, no, I think the Chinese people.
I don't remember this at all.
You were born yet.
I know, but like you never told me this story.
Yeah, I forgot about it until just now. What's wrong with that?
It's fucking weird.
How old were you?
I had to be maybe. I probably was like
9,
7 or 8. 7 or 8 around there.
8.
Like Jasmine's age?
You know what? You might have been more. You might have been just a baby.
Yeah, because you had to be a little older than that.
Yeah, I might have been 10, but I remember it. And I remember falling in the hole. Because it was a big ass hole that opened up.
I think you remember Chinese men crawling out of the hole with
Sounds
you.
like a dream.
It was a Chinese family.
It sounds like a dream. Like
Yeah.
you had a dream.
But, yeah, it was a
There was
Chinese.
a kid and he ran off and
Yeah.
then just a hole opened up and I fell in and there was Chinese people.
And those Chinese people. I was like, holy shit, we actually dug to China.
But yeah,
Those kid memories are weird. Like they don't feel real.
well, supposedly
And then you don't even know. Like you could you could be conflating other memories
Yeah.
into one, or you could just be imagining it. Like,
Supposedly, the way your memories work is you're not actually remembering the actual moment. You're remembering the last time you remembered it. So your memory of every time you remember something, you're just remembering the last time you remembered it.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, throughout years, the memory changes.
I don't know. I think with some things, yeah. If it's a very meaningful thing.
Gabriel was with it and touched
I think it's. I think if it's something like meaningful, you're gonna remember it.
Yeah.
Vividly.
Yeah.
But if it's something like whatever, like, or a really really long time ago where it wasn't that important, you're gonna.
The one thing I laugh about is like I remember like when I first joined the army when I was in airborne school and everything, I'd come home, and I remember talking to one of Mom's friends at work. It was a former. He had gone through airborne and everything too, and I was like, "Oh, do you remember what company you were in airborne school?" He goes, "No, I don't remember." And I was like, "How do you not remember that?" I was so offended that you couldn't remember what company he was in an airborne school. And then like asked me what company I was in an airborne. I don't remember.
Well, you don't need to be using it anymore or remember it anymore.
But like, I don't like. I was so offended that he didn't remember.
Or it's weird how like some people remember like their inmate number.
Yeah.
From fucking like 15 years ago.
When they were locked up when they were 12.
Yeah. From the first time they went in.
Yep.
Or they're just saying that.
Sometimes they could
like,
just say a random number. You know.
It's like, yeah, sure.
Did you know we've been calling? So wait a minute, really quick, before I say anything. So, what are the 4 buttons on the PlayStation controller?
Triangle, circle, X, square.
Okay, yeah, bro.
Triangle, circle, X, square.
Okay,
The
apparently
circle's an O.
No,
The circles. No, he's gonna say the X is a cross.
X is cross. Apparently, there's been a big Twitter thing.
But it's diagonal.
So cross.
It's not. A cross is cross, like a plus.
But it's a.
No. Well, technically, a cross is like an X.
And they're kind of intersecting lines could be cross.
No.
But if you look at the official PlayStation manual, it says a cross.
Either way, it's perpendicular.
It's it's an X. Or it's a multiplication. How about that?
So what happened was apparently
Yeah.
Xbox had put out Xbox had put out an image. It was an Xbox controller, just the buttons. Xbox, PlayStation, the DS. No, not DS. I'm sorry. The Switch, and I forget what else. Oh, and a keyboard. And it says we all use different devices, but the one thing that connects all gamers is the X button. And then PlayStation, it's actually a cross.
Why? Because everybody has an X button?
Yeah, because Xbox has an X button, Switch has an X button.
PlayStation has
hilarious.
But Xbox, they're all letters. Switch, they're all letters. So I get their idea, and then PlayStation, they're all shapes.
Yeah, and then
X is also a shape, though.
But PlayStation's response was, "What do you call a circle button?"
An X shape is a cross, though.
But X marks the spot, not cross marks the spot.
It's still a cross.
And that's why in Japan, if you ever like, because I remember Letty, we got a pink PSP from Japan because that's the only place they made pink ones, and all the buttons like for to select everything, you
I'm
get
gonna
circle.
call it a half swastika.
A half swastika, and an incomplete swastika.
It's half. It's literally just half.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just missing the tails.
Yeah.
But everything is swapped because in Japan, X is like the X button is like that means
It's
no.
unlucky.
It means no. So like a crosswalk would be a red X, and then to go would be the green circle.
Yeah.
So when you want to select something, you would put the circle button because that's what you're picking, and no would be the X button.
Yeah.
So everything's backwards and over there.
Yeah, that's how some games would be. Remember?
Yeah.
Push circle to that.
Yeah, but so that it's just one of those things. But so we've all been wrong all these years about PlayStation controller.
Okay.
I think PlayStation's wrong.
I agree. It's just like GIF and GIF.
Yeah, like the guy that invented it is an idiot because
Yeah.
you don't say a G makes a G.
Yeah.
It doesn't make J.
Yeah, and the thing
J
is,
J. If it was GIF,
yeah,
it would be
I mean,
JIF.
G's make J.
G's can't make J,
They-
but
No, they're G. They're supposed to be good.
What GIF stands for is graphical
My name is Jingle.
interchange.
And then it's gift. Like, it's just missing the T.
Yeah.
Of gift, the word gift. You don't say gift. Here's your Christmas gift. No, it's Christmas gift. So just take off the T. It's GIF. Pieces of shit.
Giraffe.
There's no argument. That's a different language.
It's a different language.
That's African, all right?
No, but again, it's graphical interchange format. It's not graphical. It's graphical. That's what the GIF is, graphical interchange format.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not graphical.
Yeah.
It's graphical. So it's a hard G.
It's GIF.
Yeah, the guy who invented it is a piece of shit.
That's gonna be the name of the segment. A hard G.
Hard G.
You guys want to take a quick break?
No.
You sure?
Well, might as well because you brought it up.
Let's take a quick break.
Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
And we're back. Here we go.
I don't have any more stories.
Why not?
That's all I
I
have.
think you don't have the cast of Suicide
Oh
Squad.
yeah, no, I do have that. I'm just
So
joking about not having more stories.
nobody knew that Michael Rooker was going to be in it till
No, I didn't know that.
today?
I heard about it like the Monday after we did the show last week.
Nobody tells me shit.
But like before that, nobody. They just
They hadn't said anything. Let me see here.
Just switching to the DCU because they killed him.
Because they killed him, yeah.
Yeah.
And so was the dude from Ant-Man. He's in there too. That David Dastamalachian.
It's a Russian dude.
That's a Russian dude from Ant-Man.
Oh, Russian.
He was also the guy. Oh, but he's not even in DC movies. He was. Remember the guy that in Dark Knight with the Joker? He was the one that was all laughing when fucking Harvey Dent's flipping the coin and gonna shoot him.
Oh, that creepy guy?
Yeah.
The one that Scarecrow. No.
No, not that guy.
No, it's not scary.
No.
He was one of the cops that. Remember when the Joker?
He was like a skip. He was helping.
yeah,
Joker, right?
Yeah, he had like mental.
He kind of looks like that guy though from
Kind of, yeah.
Scarecrow.
Yeah.
The guy that plays Scarecrow. He
So
just looks like his big brother.
Yeah. I wonder who the hell John Cena's gonna
Yeah,
play.
that guy's a creepy guy. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's a hell of an actor.
So did they replace what's that guy's name? Rick Flag? What's his
No,
name?
he's Joel Kinnaman. He's there.
Oh, he's the same one.
Yeah.
Big Flair.
So John
Ric
Cena,
Flair?
Nathan
Ric Flair.
Fillion.
They should get Ric Flair to play Rick Flag.
Of course, Sean Gunn's gonna be in it.
Is Ric Flair alive?
Is that
That's his brother.
Ass Man's brother, right? No, that's James Gunn's
James
brother?
Gunn's brother. Yeah.
What's Billy Gunn? What was
Billy
his
Gunn.
brother? It was Bart Gunn?
Billy
Did
and
they
Bart
have another
Gunn?
one?
Huh?
Did they have another brother?
No, it was Billy and Bart
I thought
Gunn.
they had a third brother.
They were the smoking guns. And then Bart Gunn. Bart Gunn. Do you remember?
They should bring Billy Gunn just because his last name is Gunn also.
Did you?
What happened to him? Is he still right?
Billy Gunn's still wrestling. He's fucking
Shout out
massive
to-
right now too.
Full cast.
Like
of
as in
guns.
popular or big?
No,
as in,
he's
oh.
big as fuck. Well, apparently he's all about clean eating and clean health and fucking
Uh-huh.
like he's just like and exercising. Like it's funny because he travels with
How did the song go?
I'm an ass man. No, that's a big
Something
show.
like that.
Yeah, but it was like it's the big show. No, but it was like I'm an ass man. Or something.
Ass man.
But it was something like that too, though.
You know I'm a big bad ass man tonight, y'all. But yeah, it was something like that. Or what was his special move?
The famouser.
Faymaster, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
The famous.
See?
Yeah, but it's different. It's a little more, Little Richie.
Yeah. Oh god. Do you remember what happened to Bart Gunn? Like why he just stopped?
I don't remember.
So do you remember when they did oh god, what was the name of that thing? It was called Brawl for All, where it was like so they had it was a pay-per-view called Brawl for All, and they had a boxing tournament.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where they actually they were really boxing.
And homeboy fucked Bart Gunn.
No, Bart Gunn because so everyone was thinking Dr. Death was gonna win. His guy's name was Steve Williams.
Uh-huh.
And like he was gonna be there because so they had it was Steve Williams, Dr. Death, Bart Gunn, Mark Merrow.
They were boxing?
Boxing, yeah. They had all these. But
it was under a wrestling.
Yeah, it was on WWE. They actually had to get a commission and everything to get it.
Yeah.
Because all these guys used to box. Like fucking Mark Merrow used to be like a Golden Gloves fucking champ and shit, and all these guys had fucking like legit. They were legit boxers before they became wrestlers. It was like 8 people. Oh, JBL and Farouk, I think. And so Bart Gunn knocked out fucking Dr. Death. They just knocked him out cold like in 40 seconds. And so he won the whole Brawl for All. And then they were like, we're gonna bring in Butterbean. And so like he goes, yeah, I can take Butterbean. Butterbean knocked him the fuck out. Like I think he lasted 1 round, and in the second round, Butterbean just.
Butterbean's a beast, dude.
Butterbean was on fucking mind. This was Butterbean in his prime. This is like Butterbean just when all he did was just go in and just smash people. Like, and so, do you remember when Butterbean knocked out Johnny Knoxville on Jackass?
Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah.
He didn't go easy on Johnny.
No. But yeah, and that's what happened. That killed.
He got lucky. He fell like.
No, he landed on a fucking counter and smashed the back of his head open too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought he missed the counter.
He hit the counter. Oh, I remember he had a big gash in the back of his head.
Maybe he hit the floor.
Oh, okay, so maybe he got the gash on the floor.
He landed like right in where the employee walks through.
Oh, okay.
He landed like right there. Luckily.
I could have sworn I thought he hit the thing.
Why?
You
we're talking about
piece of
Johnny
shit.
Oh, he getting hit.
Alright.
But yeah, so that's what killed Bart Gunn's career was him getting knocked out. He got knocked the fuck out by Butterbean.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to fight Butterbean.
Yeah, and the thing was, I remember hearing stories about it. And like everyone in creative was against it, but like I forget who it was just telling Vince it was a good idea. And Vince was just all like, "All right, let's do it." And like that was the only ever pay per view because like so many like not only did the guys get really hurt from doing it, like because they beat the shit out of each other, but like it didn't make money and it made some of their guys look bad. Like so it's like let's never do this again.
Yeah. No real sports.
But how did we get on Billy and Bart Gunn? Oh, Sean Gunn.
The cast of Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I wonder who Sean Gunn's gonna play because Sean Gunn, like, cause in Guardians, he's the one that during Yana's funeral. Remember he like screams.
He's the one who gets the little needle after.
Yeah, at the very when he hits Batista in the shoulder with it.
He's the one that helped them escape.
Yeah. He killed my friends. Yeah. That's Sean Gunn. He's also the stand-in for like whenever Rocket is in the scene, he stands in for Rocket. So he wears the suit and like he plays Rocket on set. That scene at Yandu's funeral and with Sean Gunn's reaction always makes me fucking tear up. Like it's just so like emotional. And then I always die laughing when the fucking scene with Batista gets the arrow in the shoulder.
He's gonna play Michael Rooker's left-hand man again.
That, you know what? That would be awesome.
Probably.
That'd be fucking awesome. And then Taika Waititi.
Taika
Waititi. I was fucking.
That's a cool name.
He is Corey.
Huh?
Corey.
Korg's gonna be in.
Korg from the guy that does the voice of Korg.
Oh, yeah.
The director of
Yeah,
Thor
I know,
Ragnarok.
yeah.
I
I know who that is. I didn't know he played Korg.
Pete Davidson. We talked about him last week.
He's gonna be in Suicide Squad?
Yeah, he's right there.
I didn't see that one.
Is the guy the guy that played Diablo or whatever? Is he?
I don't remember that guy's name. I hope
there's
he
a
is.
Mexican guy in there.
I hope.
There's
Yeah.
There's a Mexican name in there.
Let me see if that's the guy.
I would assume so. I mean, he's not doing anything else.
Right? I liked him. Like he was one of my favorite characters in the.
Well, he died.
Yeah,
but he didn't
but-
really die.
He died.
He didn't really die. He evolved.
And then he exploded.
Yeah, but that
So
doesn't
he
mean
died.
that he
Yeah, no,
died.
that's not him.
'Cause he
Jay
turned into,
Hernandez
like,
is the
some
guy that
sort
was
of
him.
fucking god or something.
Yeah, right.
And then he just disappeared, kind of.
I wonder who John Cena is.
Looked
Have
more
they
like
said
he
who John Cena-
self-destructed and then
But I don't
killed
think
himself
I don't
with
think-
everything else. Like,
I don't think because what did he transform into? It was like something.
It was like
It was like an
yeah,
Aztec
it was
god,
like a
yeah.
demon god or something. So
Yeah.
I don't think he's dead because he could just reincarnate because he's some sort of demon god.
that was just his powers. You know, you self-destruct.
They haven't said who he's gonna be. Okay, because John Cena's in it too.
It's pronounced John Cena.
John Cena. He's gonna be.
It's
He's gonna play the Invisible Man.
They should have had him play Rick Flag. He would have been better as Rick
I think
Flag.
he would have been a better Rick Flag. No, John Cena's gonna play the Invisible Man.
Or like Brad Pitt on
Oh, and yeah,
Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah.
That was good.
Jennifer Holland. Who's Jennifer Holland?
I have no idea.
I know that. Like that name sounds familiar. Peter Capaldi. That's
Is that Peter from Deadpool 2?
yes. Oh, who's Peter Capaldi?
My ass.
Oh, from Doctor Who.
What?
He's one of the doctors from Doctor Who.
Oh. Okay.
He's that one.
The old one? Yeah.
Yeah. They got a great cast. It looks like. I mean, they got John Cena, Nathan Fillion. And
Still skeptical.
I don't know.
This meme is funny. It says, which is hardest for you to say? I love you. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I need help. I appreciate you. Or Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Oh, don't forget to give you your glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Mike were talking about that the other day. Like, I had no comeback. That was just like such a brutal burn. I was just like, God damn it! Like,
I forgot what I said.
I said they look better on me anyway, and you said, yeah, better make you look gay. I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
you got me.
Fucking got you.
Pepsi will pay you to eat Doritos and drink soda.
Pepsi?
Pepsi. Right now, no one is buying sodas anymore. Everyone is buying fucking
LaCroix.
yeah.
LaCroix.
Or Buble.
Nobody's buying soda?
Soda sales have Coke is
They're at an all-time low.
Coke is reporting an 8% drop. Pepsi, I think it's a 24% drop or 12% drop, something like that.
Yeah.
So Pepsi what they did is a rewards thing. So you put your codes in, and you get actual money.
You get actual
You
money.
get actual money back from buying sodas.
Is that what you got here?
Well, when you recycle.
Even at the restaurant, this is like a child. Like, they don't normally order soda.
Yeah, a lot of,
Like lemonade at the at the very most.
Yeah, most
Or
people-
they're getting fucking beer or
Yeah, if you're not
or
drinking
water.
yeah.
If it's just a fountain drink, it's just water or iced tea.
Yeah. Captain Marvel 2 will introduce Marvel's next gay hero.
Who?
For Young Avengers.
Young Avengers.
Captain Marvel 2, there's going to be a gay character who will play a major role in Young Avengers.
Why do they have to, like, shove it down? Just do it and don't tell anybody.
I don't know.
I hate that because it makes it sound fake and insincere now because you're like, well,
Yeah, it sounds. It just sounds like PR
yeah.
versus like you're doing something.
Yeah.
like,
You're making a movie with a gay character, like just because.
like you're gonna say, like you're making it a selling point.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me show you. I was going to say this one, but Let me bring this article up. Well, since we're on this,
are you serious about Will Smith and Denzel?
that was just.
Still can't get over
Is that
it.
a joke?
It's gotta be a joke.
That was a rumor.
That's egregious.
That's hilarious, though.
So this is a headline that, and I clicked on
They
it.
should just start doing like
Ridiculous.
cinematic segregation,
Segregation.
where they have like, all right, we got the white flick and we got the black flick.
There's 2 different X-Men films. There's one all black actors, one all white
Yeah,
actors.
they all have to come out at the same time and shit. And then they're gonna have all the black ones at the terrible theaters. They're gonna be cheaper.
That's gonna be the name of this this segment. This film
Cinematic
segregation. Cinematic segregation. So check out this headline.
It kind of feels like some people want segregation, like even the minorities, you know.
I mean, yeah, to a point. I think I agree that there are people that still want that.
But that's not America. Like America's not. America's we're supposed to all mix
America's a melting pot.
and culturally appropriate
Yes.
and not have segregation.
Yeah.
If you want segregation, go to the country that your ancestors are from, you know,
Yeah.
or that you know.
Go to where you're gonna be segregated from other people.
Yeah, where there's just no.
I hate when the people say when they say that culturally appropriate. Actually, it makes me mad when people are like, "Oh, you're appropriating my culture." Like that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I could see where people want to keep their culture like.
Yeah, but at the same
Pure.
time, you can't be mad at someone else wanting to celebrate your culture.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like they're taking the time to like
They're appreciating
yeah.
it more than like trying to be cool or
Like,
like I don't know what I could see like how people get mad at Gwen Stefani. I could see that because she's like marketing herself, like she's taking ideas from like artists that could actually you know that would actually use it like,
yeah.
and like her Harajuku girl line that she made and all that shit where
Yeah,
it's
like the Japanese
Yeah,
style.
like-
Yeah.
I could see that,
Yeah.
you know. That's kind of fucked up to be like this white bitch just selling Japanese fucking clothes to people.
What was it? It was my prom dress is or my culture is in your prom dress when like there was like someone was wearing a kimono to a prom.
Yeah.
And it was like that was like it became like a hashtag. It was like my culture is your prom dress.
Your whole culture is just a kimono.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
But did they buy the prom dress from an Asian?
I don't know.
They probably supported an Asian business.
Well, like, okay, but like, I just pictured like, okay, what if somebody put on like a full-on mariachi fucking outfit to go to prom? It's like that's not gonna be offensive. Like,
no, that's not offensive. It's like, yeah, I probably would wear that to a
it
prom.
depends
but-
if they're doing
well, I'm
it.
talking about like
It depends how they're
like a
doing it.
quinceañera dress you're talking about, or
No,
mariachi dress?
No, it depends if they're doing it in mockery.
yeah,
If you're doing it ironically.
but wearing it
for
to prom, that's not really.
Yeah, that's not mocking.
That's not mocking you. That's like you
If-
admire
if-
this and you think it's
Some
beautiful.
people do stuff ironically though.
Yeah, I guess.
But if it's not done ironically and you're not mocking it, then it's fine.
yeah, then it's fine.
But there's some things that you can't like. You wouldn't wear military fatigues if you were never in the army. You shouldn't wear military fatigues if you're. Same thing with other cultures. Like if you're not Native American, you probably shouldn't wear a headdress or whatever.
Yeah.
Because that's different. That's like a ceremonial thing.
Yeah. Well, see, the military thing, I'll say, if you're putting on a uniform and walking around like you're...
I still feel like you shouldn't even wear okay, camo shorts, because military does not wear camo shorts.
Yeah.
Cargo fucking camo shorts.
Yeah.
But they wear camo fatigue pants and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like cargo pants
Yeah,
and
cargo
shit.
pants. Like you shouldn't
Yeah.
be fucking walking around like that's like wearing a fucking cop uniform or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Have you ever seen those stolen dollar videos?
The what?
Stolen dollar videos?
where they fucking...
It's like someone like wearing a military
or
uniform.
somebody who acts like they've been in the military.
Yeah, and then the other person goes up and calls them out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They do that to like the black belt, the fake black belts and stuff.
Yeah.
They do that, or like they go to the gyms.
The one,
Like, where'd you get your black belt to like the guy that's teaching everybody?
yeah. The one that made me laugh one time was this dude. He's walking down an alley and he's got military. He's got camouflage, the camo pants. He's got the dress shirt. He's got a beret. And then I forgot, like I think he had a jacket over the dress shirt, but like the military jacket, the field jacket. And he's walking a chihuahua. And the guy goes, hey, what are you doing here, man? He goes, oh, I'm just walking my dog right now. He goes, are you in the military? He goes, yeah, I'm in the National Guard over here. He goes, oh yeah, what's your rank? And like they pointed to something. That's your rank? And he goes, no, that's my unit patch. It was like he was wearing it on his collar instead of his shoulder. And then it's like he goes in the dog. He goes, oh no, this is my issue dog. This is my military dog. Chihuahua. Like I was like,
What the hell?
Chihuahuas are ruthless in the field.
It's pretty weird as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
just join the military. It's not that hard to join the military.
it's not. They're desperate for people.
Yeah, they're desperate.
It's pretty easy.
So I want to go back really quick to the gays in movies.
Back to the gays.
Back to the gays. So
Back to the hard pressing issues.
so what you had to talk about how they're forcing gay into certain things. This is
When
the
did I
headline.
say that? You were talking about that. I was just like, whatever.
Oh no,
I was talking about how gays. You were the one talking about gays.
Okay. But anyway,
I didn't want all that gays.
But you can't just hot potato gaze into my lap, okay? It's just
one of you guys said it. But so this is the headline for the article. Tom Holland is on board for a gay Spider-Man. So let's make it happen, Marvel. So then you read the article, right? And this is in the bold. You know the word the stuff. You know how in an article where it's the regular text and then they bold certain things. That's like. So if you're just skimming through it, these are the lines your eyes are going to catch.
uh-huh.
So this is the next bold. Tom Holland is ready for a gay Spider-Man on the big screen, right? And during the interview, so Tom Holland, they asked him, didn't Tom Holland say he wanted Spider-Man to be gay? Tom Holland clarified, this is no longer bold lettering. The question was asked, do you think there should be a gay Spider-Man?
He was like, yeah, but not me.
No. This is his exact. He goes, I can't talk about the future of the character because honestly, I don't know and it's out of my hands. But I do know a lot about the future of Marvel.
I know I ain't gay.
Yeah, but so he's talking about they're going to be doing a lot with the character. Then he said the world isn't simple, straight. He goes, it doesn't end there. More than one type of person should be represented. I think a gay Spider-Man would be a very progressive way to create a new character. So yeah, I don't see why not. I think there should be one day. And I hope I get to share the screen with that person. Meaning, I'm not going to be the fucking gay Spider-Man.
But maybe in a Spider-Verse movie, there will be a gay Spider-Man.
Exactly. I hope I get to share the screen with that gay Spider-Man.
He's going to make a quick cameo.
Yeah.
He's gonna make just a quick cameo, not even gonna be like part of it.
But then they keep going down, and seriously, then again, the article, make it happen. Imagine how awesome would it be to have the gay Spider-Man. And then they just keep forcing it. Why aren't you guys making this happen? He wants a gay Spider-Man. And it's he said it would be cool for there to be a gay Spider-Man one day. He's not saying let's make Spider-Man gay today. He's not saying I want to be the gay Spider-Man. He's saying it'd be kind of cool for a gay Spider-Man. I mean, they could do it one day.
Yeah, it's I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But I'm straight, so let's keep it straight.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate how when they these articles, they ask somebody something, and they make it seem like they're coming out, or that person's coming out and making a statement.
Yeah.
They came out to say that they took their personal time to be like, this is my thoughts. No, it's different when somebody comes up and asks you the question.
Yeah, and then you respond.
It's not a statement,
And see, but what bothers me about that article was because in the GQ article he was responding. They asked him, "Hey, didn't you say you won the gay Spider-Man once?" He said, "No." They asked me.
Sorry,
I think that was yours.
No, is that Gabriel? You finished yours?
Yeah, drink mine.
So I think those are both yours.
those are both fine.
Yeah.
I knew I had one already.
But it's someone asked me once in an interview, "Hey, what do you think about a gay Spider-Man?" And he said that would be cool. And then the GQ asked him, "Hey, didn't you say it would be cool to have a gay Spider-Man?" And he said, "Yeah, they asked me about that, and I said it would be cool, and I'm sure one day it'll happen, and I hope that somebody will do it." But he never said I want a gay Spider-Man. Real quick to go back to Suicide Squad. Good.
I mean, it's kind of hard. How do you do that? How do you have this the main character is gonna be a gay superhero, or a superhero movie that's?
I mean, there are gay superheroes in the comics,
but
Yeah, but there was gay Spider-Man. You'd have to completely wash Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, all the iconic, even Black Cat.
but it's
he could be with Flash Thompson.
Gay.
It's also like
Exactly.
who's gonna watch it?
That's why he calls him Penis Parker.
Well,
Because if they had like, I mean, because then that's what the movie's just gonna be about.
About
It's
him being
about
gay. Yeah.
being gay. It's not gonna be about like just him being a superhero, and then by the way he's gay.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, okay,
like the
the
whole
thing-
thing's gonna be that he's gay. He's a gay fucking Spider-Man.
So okay,
So it's gonna be like, okay, well, I'm probably not gonna want to watch that because
it's gonna, yeah. Well, like okay, like Brokeback Mountain. So many people didn't see. Like Brokeback Mountain got great reviews, got huge reviews. It won an Oscar. A lot of people have seen it, but a lot of people haven't seen it just because it's like it's about gay cowboys. Why am I gonna watch gay cowboys? I don't care about gay cowboys. Like I don't care about a gay Spider-Man. Like,
But a
and
lot
that-
of people watched Oz.
that's true. A lot of people did watch Oz.
There's so
That's
much fucking
That's true.
and gay love.
But I think
It wasn't even just like gay fucking. It was like gay love.
Gay love, yeah.
Like,
It wasn't
love
just like
on another degree.
give me some joint. No, but see, the thing is, like, okay, so Disney made a
Like
statement.
those dudes were soulmates.
Oh, man, I haven't seen that. That show's fucking. I feel like that show wasn't that long ago, but that show was fucking like what?
See, that's how you do gay shit. The way Oz did.
Really?
But seriously, I don't think nobody's ever gay, like nailed like a gay,
Yeah,
gay storyline as much as Oz did.
as Oz, yeah. What about Orange is the New Black? Don't they have the whole? That's like
That's lesbians.
Lesbians don't count.
Lesbians don't count because that's
Lesbians
just
is easier.
It's more.
Lesbian,
Yeah,
anybody, you could sell lesbians to anybody. You don't need.
that's true.
But you don't need to have a good artist.
Do you remember?
Like,
There was
lesbians are in it.
I remember when I was doing security and I had to go do a job in Dinah Shore in Palm Springs, where it's like lesbian spring break, and like I remember they had I remember thinking like, what the hell is because there was a show called The L Word, which is about lesbian relationships, right? Then there was another show called The Real L Word, which was apparently it was like a more reality based about. It was like the fact that they made a show called The Real L Word, like so you guys are lesbian enough. We're making a real lesbian show over here. Because I remember it was like special guest so and so from the L Word, and so and so from the Real L Word.
Was the real L word like the black
No.
people? That one was on BET.
The real.
The Real L Word. Well, I mean, just like where did the real press start?
Well, it's probably like the
Why-
L word is the actual L word, and L word is just lesbian.
Why did they put the real housewives of?
Because supposedly those are reality shows. Just like with Ghostbusters, remember the cartoon called The Real Ghostbusters? Because in the 70s there was a cartoon show called The Ghostbusters, but it had nothing to do with Ghostbusters like the movie. It was like Scooby Doo, but they had a gorilla instead of a dog.
Oh yeah.
And then so
I
they
didn't know it was
came-
called Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's called Ghostbusters. And like I remember seeing it one time.
But he said that, but they had a gorilla instead of a dog.
Yeah, it was Scooby Doo,
Yeah.
but with the gorilla instead of a dog.
He wasn't as charismatic as Scooby Doo.
No, not at all.
Did the gorilla talk?
Yes, it
Yeah.
didn't talk.
Oh.
And like it
See,
didn't.
Scooby just talks with like minimal words.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
could barely talk. So it's more endearing.
Exactly.
You're like, oh, he's a dumb dog, but he still does stuff. That's what it is. That's what.
That was a pretty good Scooby.
That's what it is about animals. You're like, oh, they could do things.
They could, yeah.
They
Oh.
have emotions like we do.
See more up here. Lost my train of thought. James Gunn has denied rumors that Zatanna is going to appear in Suicide Squad.
Why would Zatanna appear?
Apparently, that was a rumor, and he
Zatanna's
was
a hero. She's not.
yeah. And James Gunn, his response was, "I have nothing against Zatanna, but I have no idea where this stuff comes from. I never even thought about including her in Suicide Squad, nor many of the other characters I keep hearing of that are in the film. I can't comment on every rumor.
Why does he say he has nothing against her?
I guess people got mad.
Why does she have to be in it? Like, what
I don't know. I don't know why.
Why is that?
No, they probably somebody was just like, oh, Zatanna. Like they probably saw like
is
that
that?
cast list, or like, oh, this girl would be perfect as Zatanna.
Who is that?
Yeah.
And then
Zatanna?
Yeah, we know.
she's the hot like
Yeah.
she's like the hot like witch lady that's dressed in white and black.
And all her spells are like she just says something backwards.
Yeah.
So that's Zatanna. She's a magician. She wears a top hat and everything.
It's not that cool of a character.
But she's a real magician.
It's a pretty whack character.
A lot of people love her.
She's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, she's
It's like some 40s shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit flew in the 19.
Well, I think that's what she didn't she.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. That all that shit doesn't like a lot of the shit from them doesn't.
No, I'm not saying she was Korean. I think like the whole thing is she comes back in
Oh,
time,
she
right?
takes place in
She
the
time
40s.
travels.
yeah.
Well, yeah, it'd be cool if it was in her time era. They should do shit like that. Like the Superman, keep it in the fucking 40s where it belongs. Like, don't make
It
it.
fucking belongs.
Like, don't make a 2018 where there's airplane, or I mean, where there's like phones and make it real like these people are fucking retarded who's never seen anything like amazing in their life.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
Nah, I don't think you could do anything to save Superman. I don't even know.
So should Batman only be in like the 80s
Or they should. I don't
No,
know. Batman works for.
or 60s?
I'm saying some of these.
There's
Some
some
of these
characters that are but I don't know. I mean, I think it depends on the storyline and how they're written. Like Spider Noir. Spider Noir, that character fits in that timeline, and he should never leave that time frame. He did well in Spider-Verse, but I think he works better in that time frame.
What about Spider Pig? What about
Spider
what about Peter Porker?
Spider Pig can work anytime, anywhere, ever, because he's the greatest. Lil Wayne bails on a Blink-182 show over alleged weed incident at a hotel.
Who?
Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne.
Why is he touring with Blink-182?
That's a good question. I'm wondering that myself.
It's the fucking tour of a lifetime, bro.
All the
That's the
small
first song that always
things.
pops in my head too. Whenever I hate that song so bad.
Yeah, I've never got why people like Blink-182.
I think I like that with my age again, but that's really like
With my age again.
I don't really like. I wouldn't listen to it. Like if it's on the radio and it comes on, I'm like, okay, I'll listen to it. But I don't go out and listen to it.
It's like too teenage angsty for me.
Yeah.
But it's like it sounds like it's sung by actual teenage angst person, like a 14-year-old.
Yeah. They're old as fuck now, though.
Huh?
Were they like 40 now? Blink-182?
Yeah, I was.
But even when they came out, like they fucking sounded like
I was
grown
tripped
men.
out when I watched
It's
it.
a
Like,
grown man.
when you see the the old school Blink-182 stuff, and then you see Travis Barker now.
But I think what got them is because they were doing it kind of ironically, but not really.
Yeah,
Like that was kind of their gimmick. They're like, we're just making fun of this kind of music, guys. We're not serious, but no, they are serious about that big mix style.
apparently Jared Leto fans are upset he isn't in Suicide Squad,
Whatever.
and the rest of the world is celebrating he is not in Suicide Squad.
Because it wasn't a good Joker.
He was a terrible fucking Joker.
It was not good.
I hated his fucking laugh. And it was like this weird fucking. He sounded more like the Penguin than the Joker when he laughed.
It looked more like the Penguin.
And I hated the fucking when he put his hand. That's what it was when he puts his hand. He's talking to fucking in the cuckold
Oh
scene.
yeah, that's the stupid fucking.
Yeah, they're with this scene. They're like,
But this scene is gonna be real edgy.
Yeah.
Edgy scene. And
You're my new beat.
but there was nothing to it. Like they try to make it seem like it's crazy and you're like,
Yeah, it was just the Joker's a cuckold, and what was it? What are we saying? The Joker was. He just wanted to watch it. He just wanted to watch Harley Quinn get a BBC.
such a stupid scene.
That sound he makes too, when she's all sitting on his lap, he's just like ugh. I hate that fucking scene in that movie.
Like if you're gonna do a movie like that, then do it like that. Then don't do like that's the only scene in the movie that's like that. You know, like everything else is kind of
Normal.
arcadey, comic bookish, and then you're gonna fucking throw some fucking like
Weird shit like
like
that.
as if it's a gangster drug movie.
yeah.
Like, come on, you fucking pieces of shit. Like it completely threw off the whole like shit of the movie. You know. And,
Yeah.
like if you're gonna do that movie, I would like to watch that. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah.
Like, but do the whole movie.
Do
like
the whole
that.
movie like that, yeah.
Where he's fucking like doing a bunch of edgy shit. Yeah, that's fine. Disney's not gonna do that.
Yeah. Well, to me, it's more like to me,
Especially, I think DC has an even older audience than Marvel does.
Yeah. To me, it's like one of those things where it throws off it throws off the tone of the film. Like, okay, like in Last Jedi, that whole fucking casino scene, they could have taken that whole, like, it throws off the whole tone of the movie. Like, there's the Jedi stuff and the whole.
Oh, you're talking about Star Wars?
Yeah, and then there's a casino where like they just go up to a casino to meet this guy, and it's like it just, it's like it throws off.
Well, they don't even meet the guy.
Yeah, they don't meet the guy, and it just.
Yeah, it was just like it was just like filler.
Yeah, that's literally, it's like we don't know what else to do here, so they went to a casino. Like,
it's like anime, because like anime, like you'll be like in this sick arc, and then all of a sudden it's just like a flashback episode.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was in a movie.
So apparently they're clarifying that the new Joker movie coming out has nothing to do with the DC Universe movies. Yeah. Which kind of sucks. As far as superhero film, it would be.
I think that they might do a movie after that.
They might.
I heard something like that.
I think it looks like DC's gonna go back to just kind of doing their own. Suicide Squad is supposed to be a reboot for the DC EU, but it looks like they might just be going to like individual movies again.
Mm-hmm. Which doesn't
Yeah,
make
that's
sense.
what I was saying. Like, are they even trying to do a DCU anymore?
They probably shouldn't. They should probably just.
They should, just let it go.
Like if they want to make movies, just do movies like Dark Knight.
Yeah,
like just have them.
Because they're not good at
not connected.
I think when they're
not good at building a world.
Yeah, Marvel did it organically, whereas DC is like we're forcing. Like look at, they talked about Superman in the Batman movie. Look at like, because like even if you watch the old like the original like the Michael Keaton Batman movies, they talk about Bloodhaven. They reference other things in the universe, but they don't like force it down your throat the entire time. It's just like or like they even the Code Maltese, they talk about that like the Code from Batman Returns. They talk about they mention shit that happens in the comic books, but they don't force it down your throat. It's just little things that are part of the universe.
And then I don't know what do they even like? Because like Marvel has like the way they have their Avengers thing set up. Like it's very like it's established where you have like Thanos or you have Loki Thanos. Then you have Ultron, and then you have the Civil War, and then you have Thanos for the last time. Where it's very like. This is the arc. This is the way that it's going. Here's one battle. Here's the next battle. Yeah. Where DC doesn't even seem like it has that, or they don't.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of their movies,
like they don't have a what do you call it? Like a I don't know, an arc. I guess
there's no overall arc. Yeah.
Or like they don't like you don't have like the villains or whatever. You have Apocalypse. What's his name?
Apocalypse. Yeah.
No,
that's from X-Men, right?
Darkseid.
I'm sorry, yeah.
They're basically the same, though.
Yeah.
They look exactly the same, too.
They do.
Who, Apocalypse and Darkseid?
Yeah. Except Apocalypse has.
And like Darkseid could be he could have been like a Thanos, but Marvel beat him.
Yeah.
I mean, they could make him more of a deep character. They need a villain. They don't have no villains. Like, they don't have the Joker's the only good villain that everybody likes.
Well, I mean, Batman has a bunch of great villains, but, like, they just don't...
But they're not work as far as having a DCU where you have a Superman.
Yeah, those are all great individual villains. I mean, and there's, like, team-ups and, like I mean, they could... I think they could do a good, oh, God, is it Legion of Doom? Yeah, Legion of Doom. I think they could do a good Legion of Doom movie where it's, like... These like they maybe bring out these villains individually. So like if there's a Batman movie and he can go against the Joker, and then fucking Catwoman's Wonder Woman's already going to go against Cheetah. They can have all these different individual movies.
Yeah, but they can't do a team movie like Avengers because like with the Justice League, it just became like Superman was a MacGuffin.
Yeah, exactly. It was just
we gotta bring back Superman if we're gonna win.
It was literally just to drive the story forward. That's all it was. We need to bring Superman back.
We can't beat the guy, so we need to get Superman.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
I don't think we're never gonna solve the problem with DC.
I don't think anybody can.
No.
It's, like, because I'm thinking like even that like a Legion of Doom, like that's kind of ridiculous. Like,
Yeah,
all the bad guys. So we're just like all the bad guys and the good guys are teaming up to fight each other.
yeah, pretty much.
Like, that's kind of ridiculous.
But I mean, but that's
Not
something.
how it works.
That's something big they could do. That's something big they could do that wouldn't be Thanos. It's a completely different problem. It's a completely different storyline. It wouldn't be the same as Thanos.
But it's too.
Because
Like,
even with
it's
this one,
too. It's too weird. Like it's too Mortal Kombat-ish, where you're like, look at all these unlikely
yeah,
teammates working together. Like it's too like.
yeah. But even like look at Justice League. Justice League.
But
Like,
that's how Marvel is. But Marvel's like that too, though. But they don't have a Legion of Doom.
yeah, but Steppenwolf was just literally he was just a fucking Darkseid crony. He was using the fucking the.
Yeah, but Loki was too. But it's still.
Yeah, I know. That's
Like
what I'm
that.
saying. It's the same thing, but they're just. It seems like DC.
But Loki
is just
didn't really
trying to-
come off like that. It came off.
Yeah,
You know. And I don't know.
it just to me it just feels like they're DC's trying too hard to rip off Marvel, and it's just not working out.
They should just do individual movies.
Yeah.
Do them gritty.
And then
Because they're not gonna be-
yeah,
they're
and
not
if
gonna
they
be-
can link them, but like don't force it. That's the thing. Like let it happen, or like get one movie. and
Yeah,
then-
establish your characters.
Mhm.
And then if they somehow end up, you can maybe do like pairs.
Or maybe you can acknowledge
Or
other
something
movies.
like
Like
that.
okay, so like what? Because Iron Man 1 came out, and Incredible Hulk came out. They didn't reference each other at fucking all.
What what good villains do they have? They have no villains.
They have some. No, they have some great
Who?
villains.
Who? Joker, that's it. The only ones are Batman villains, but they're not like powerful enough to be like, oh, here's the whole. You can
Major
take out
threat
the
to
whole-
the whole
Yeah, I
Justice
mean, no,
League.
I mean, yeah, they need an
There's no
Avengers
good.
of a
There's
threat.
no good. Yeah, there's no good. There's no good villains.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, even Doomsday, like, but they did Doomsday and they fucking ruined that shit.
But they should have those interdimensional guys. No. They should just get more of a little sci-fi with it too, because Marvel's sci-fi, but not like where it's like mind-bending sci-fi, like
Yeah,
where it's like what the fuck is happening.
yeah, exactly.
Like you could get real mind-bending with it,
Yeah, and I think they should. I think
like kind of how I think maybe I bet you this next whatchamacallit,
This Joker movie?
No,
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is gonna be real mind-bending.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, see, I want to see how well this Joker movie does, and see how it, because like I'm curious to see how they're gonna do.
I heard it's super good.
I've
from
heard
the,
too.
the screen,
Yeah.
the screen audience.
But
and stuff, yeah.
you've never really seen a movie about a villain. Have you ever seen a movie about a villain?
I mean, only real life villains.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm curious about. I'm curious about how they're gonna do this and how they're, because like I mean they have to reference Batman at some point.
Glass.
Or what
Oh,
about
yeah.
Star Wars Episode 1?
Who's the villain? What was that about the villain?
Yeah, how's that about? Oh, I mean, it's fucking Darth Vader's origin story. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's about a villain. You're right.
Still a good guy for the most part.
Yeah,
But it's his
Episode 1, he's a good
But
guy.
it's about his
completely.
evolution and going
yeah,
bad.
how he became a villain.
And
Yeah,
then even in the first one, they're like, "Here's darkness, fear."
I think on that note, let's go ahead and wrap this up. You got anything?
No.
Joe?
Borderlands is cool,
Oh
actually.
yeah, we're trying to talk about Borderlands.
Borderlands is cool. Modern Warfare beta out right now.
Yep. Joe, you got anything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. On that note, let's go down to the game over. No more questions.
Peter it out.